Okie dokie, so recently Roblox got called out. I made a video about it, I uploaded it 2 days ago called Roblox YouTubers got attacked for this because, believe it or not, in the calling out of Roblox when Roblox was getting attacked for some things that they have apparently been doing wrong, it somehow descended to a point where certain star creators were also getting called out for the things that Roblox had been doing. It was a whole mess within itself, but now it seems they have released some new rules regarding what they were getting called out for, and I don't know if this is just like insanely coincidental timing or if they truly created these new rules as a result of getting attacked recently, but let's just dive right into this. Very quickly, I would first like to say please leave a like on this video and subscribe if you are not surprised that people are confused by something Roblox has done. And of course, please join my Discord server. The invite code is ChloeGames. I talk in there 24/7, so if you want to come and say hi, then please do so. Yeah, somehow I missed this. I have no idea how I missed this, but this was put out pretty much at the same time we saw everything regarding that news article calling out Roblox. I saw, first of all, Bloxy News say starting on the week of June the 6th, Roblox will be blocking all calls to third-party ad networks. Take this time to review your experiences and ensure you are complying with all of Roblox's advertising policies. So with this, what's currently going on and what's inside of this dev forum announcement, it's less new rules as people are treating it, and it's more the fact that they have had these guidelines around for pretty much a year at this point. It's just now they are especially making sure to enforce it, and this is why I'm saying I don't know if this is 100% as a result of getting called out for all of the things that they have not been enforcing, or if it's just terribly coincidental timing and it just so happens to line up with all of the complaints that have recently been made about Roblox. But the announcement itself literally says exactly that, enforcing our advertising guidelines. We announced an update to the community standards last year, which included information about how to advertise within your experiences. These policies exist to ensure the platform remains safe and respects the privacy of all people on Roblox. Please take some time to read and ensure you are following our advertising guidelines in the community standards. So I guess in some way, in one way or another, it does kind of line up with all of the complaints made against Roblox recently, but that was more to do with them and the sponsored event games that they themselves create, and less the actual games on the platform created by developers that have nothing to do with sponsored events. First, you must retain complete control of ad content that is shown in your experiences across the platform. This means that you cannot serve ad content which wasn't directly uploaded by you, the individual, within your Roblox experience. I think this part is the part specifically that has so many people confused right now because they have made it so unbelievably vague and brief. Take this top comment as an example. What about user-created content into your games? For example, in the racing community, we often allow users to input a decal ID to place a scheme onto their car that they have made themselves. Is this also against the guidelines as I'm not retaining complete control of the content shown, or is control only a concern for advertising content? I think that's where things get very tricky and very complicated and just unnecessarily confusing, because obviously it would be nice to continue to allow people to upload their own content into their games. For example, like this person said, a decal into a game using the decal ID, but when it comes to a point where they are advertising through that decal, that is obviously against the guidelines that Roblox is now trying to enforce. So if anything, I think with this entire thing, I do think they need to go into a lot more detail with pretty much every aspect that they have tried covering here, because like I said, it's just so confusing to so many people, and the main reason for that is because of how brief it is and how vague it is. So we cannot allow players to input decals into our experience since there is no way to verify that the decal isn't an advert. Once again, this is where I think things get a little bit complex, because obviously it would be nice to continue to allow people to input their own things into games, but because you have no way of knowing if that person is advertising through the decal, for example, that they have uploaded, as pretty much the only way to prevent that advertising from happening in the first place, you would just need to completely stop allowing anyone to upload things like that. I can already imagine that this is probably going to cause a lot of problems for many games across the platform, and I can't think of any specifically, but it's not going to end well for some people out there. I don't know why they're trying to enforce this. I don't understand what this is going to bring them, or why it's truly necessary that they do something like this, but again, it would be nice for many people if this just wasn't so unbelievably vague. But as of right now, that's really all there is to this. These guidelines apparently have always been there, it's just now for some reason they decide they should suddenly start enforcing it more than they already have been doing, I guess. So one more time, please make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe, because I will always appreciate the love and support that you guys give me, and you know what, it helps me out a lot. But I'm guessing go over these new Roblox guidelines that are confusing pretty much every developer. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.